Meek Mill and that odd the odd letter that he was handed in court. Remember we told you.
I would say shocking more than odd.
Yeah. This is the clerk at the court, Wanda Chavaria, walked up to him in court and handed him a letter asking him for money. When we broke that story, it led to an investigation at the courthouse, and now...
It was a swift investigation.
Pretty quick. It was, what, 24 hours?
Yeah.
We found out that the clerk, Wanda, has been fired.
Fired, and we don't know if this is going to go further in terms of the integrity of the sentence. Right. Remember, Meek Mill was given 2 to 4 years in prison for a probation violation. The judge in the case, Janice Brinkley, Meek Mill's lawyers had said that she had committed all sorts of, lapses in judgment, partly by trying to get him to change managers. They ordered a transcript. I read the transcript. It really doesn't bear that out. But this letter, this shocking letter that the clerk sent, the clerk gave him, his lawyers are telling me that the clerk, Wanda Chavaria, was actually a clerk in Judge Brinkley's courtroom when she handed him the letter. They say she first said it out loud to him and within earshot of the judge. Now, we can't confirm that.
Except
that's what they told me.
But when we spoke to Wanda, for what it's worth, she said that
the judge didn't know.
The judge had no knowledge of her doing it.
And what we don't know is whether the investigation is now going to go further and whether they're going to look at the sentence
because if they can connect Judge Brinkley to actually knowing about this letter ahead of time, then that would definitely affect
then you got to let him out.
Right.
Here's the deal. It's you guys know how I feel about Wanda. I listen, the thing is, it's hard to argue that she shouldn't have lost her job because she clearly broke the rules and possibly impinged upon the impartial system of justice that we try to have here in America that never seems to work out. But in this particular case, I'm still feeling a little torn, man. This is a mother that was trying to keep her son
Listen, I understand what you're saying about that she's a mom trying to do what she had to, but there are limits to there are other ways for her to.
Whack. It's just whack.
And better places.
Super whack.
If you're the clerk of the court, you can't go looking for money while you're at the court.
Hold on, because the insinuation is, give me money and I'll help you. Now, I'm not saying she did that,
well, no,
but that's certainly...
Actually, we disagree. I don't feel like she insinuated that at all. Let me ask you a question.
No. She doesn't have to say it.
She doesn't have to insinuate it.
When a defendant is facing prison time and the clerk of the court walks up and says, give me money, if I'm the defendant, I mean, you're not connecting those dots?
No, not at all.
Right.
Not even a little bit. There was
nothing. You should do it a lot.
But there was nothing in that letter. There was nothing in that letter that insinuated.
There was no bribery in the letter saying, "Hey, let me look out for you."
You would never do.
There's a reason that she was fired.
Yeah, why was she fired?
The reason that she was fired is because she broke the rules.
But that's why the rule is there. But the rule might be there. The rule is there because it's.
I know the rule might be there.
There's no rule that says you can't handle. There's no rule specifically that says don't ask a defendant for money.
The rule. Propriety
the rule is that you can't compromise the integrity of the judicial system.
I think that compromising the integrity of the judicial system, I think that falls under that. That doesn't mean that she was offering Meek anything. Let me ask you a question. Let's say that you were an ambulance driver, Harvey. You're an ambulance driver, and you hear that across town, your wife is about to give birth. Now, you can't get there without turning your sirens on, but you want to see the birth of your kid. You can't do it.
I'm waiting to see how you bring this metaphor around.
Are you going to turn the sirens on so that you don't miss the birth of your kid? Yes.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Boom.
Hold on.
Because you're willing to do something. You're willing to do something to get your job.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What if that ambulance hits a car?
Then you kill somebody.
And then are there consequences to that?
What if the ambulance hits the car when there's a patient inside of it?
Well, no, I understand that. But if you're doing it when you shouldn't...
No.
God.
The ambulance can hit a car
Reagan,
at any time.
Save us.
Okay, save us. Save us, Reagan.
I beat you.
No,
you didn't.
Keena Spencer from Houston, Texas. With regards to Miss Wanda, it was wrong. She crossed the line. She knew very well she had no business handing Meek Mill a note saying, help my son. You're at work, do your job. I'm a single mom. I would never do that and compromise the judicial system just so I can make a point and or beg for help. No, what she did was completely wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in you, sister.
Okay.
You need to go see Black
Stop.
Panther.
Stop. Hey.